What are you? Hello, thank you. This question always gives me pause. I wonder what to say, responding according to how much time I have to play. When I was young, I'd ask, what do you think I am? And enjoyed the game. Irish, Russian, Italian was all they knew to say in the Bronx. It was fun to imagine myself a Disney princess lost in the far reaches of the ghetto like Annie. I wondered who I really belonged to. No one in my family looked like me. When I got out of the shower one day, my uncle said, "You look like a wet chicken." He called me his little white sheep. Cuando visitamos o visitaron, a veces exclamaban, "¡Qué blanca! ¡Qué rubia!" I could hear it in their voice. "Qué linda!" As if it were the hues and tones I wore that were worthy of praise. My grandmother's caramel jowls frowned at my pigmentary betrayal. Oblivious, I admired my cousin's Afritaina features. And the day that my father's mother asked me if I thought I was better than them because of how I look was the day that I began calling her Juanita. Fight the power, be black, stay strong, butter pecan, Rican, vanilla, chocolate deluxe, all three. But coquito white was what you'd see when you looked at me. Though my people instilled a love in me for brown cocoa skin and curly black hair. Not me. As a child, my French ancestors put books in my hands about the French Quarter, and words painted colorful pictures of bordello goddesses with exotic features with lily white skin. And I heard tell of those called quadroon who could pass, and the mirror showed me. I wanted my own Latinidad in my skin. I wanted to own my Latinidad in my skin. I wanted thick curls that sprung from my scalp and announced my indigenous roots. I wanted 1 week to pass without having to explain that I wasn't trying to pass. The mirror showed me. As if I was... I wanted 1 week to pass without having to explain that I wasn't trying to pass. As if I was only a few shades away from failing. I explained through gritted teeth to those who thought I was an ideal example of adelantando la raza. That I am a light-skinned, blonde-haired, green-eyed black woman, and that those who were born of African blood must know of their regal place in history. And when the drums beat, you see it rise through my feet, and raza sweats through my roots. And I wring my hands and try to unclench my fists, refusing to allow my blood to go down without a fight. My uncles and aunts would say, "My God, you're so white," as if it were an affront to my culture. My cousins and I held fashion shows under Titi's guidance. She did hair and I did makeup. Charlotte's hair, glossy dark ringlets, bounced and shimmered in the light, a la Thriller. Excited, I wanted to express my so glow, and I squirted the baby oil right onto my straight blonde hair, which hung limp and muddy. Dirty water, wet mop, white girl, white girl, white girl hair. "What are you?" they'd ask, once a week at least. And with pride I'd say, "I'm Puerto Rican. Soy taína, africana, española, francés. I am all the cliches and more than you can imagine, because sun showers and Vega Baja have perfumed my soul, and I've had masa de guineo and yuca scraped into my achote DNA through my knuckles, infusing me with all the baya and huepa of the red pungent earth that stains my soul like it did my white cut-off shorts. Hormigueros en las montañas de Rincón. Hormigueros en las montañas de Rincón know my blood. I am in the mountains and the oceans where I swallowed and spit where the coquí split my heart into New Yorican." After my declaration, some ask, "Puerto Rican and what?" Completely over it, I reply, "And Puerto Rican."